Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher of Realms. We have a couple of crazy heroes coming up this weekend, and I'm sure you're all wondering whether or not you should summon. And that's exactly what we're going to go over in this video today. Anyways, without further ado, let's dig in. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, you know, my should you summon videos have not been that much about whether or not I'm going to tell you to summon. I'm just going to try to educate you on these heroes. I'm going to tell you what they're good for, if they're super essential, and then you get to make a decision on your own. So that's typically how I go. Now we do have this star-crossed romance event coming up. Amidst widespread turmoil, Diao Chen and Lu Bu find their connection strained by the disorder. Misunderstandings cloud their judgment, while personal desires lead the former lovers down diverging paths. Now, so this is coming up. I think it's going to be just like a rerun event. That's what I'm assuming that it is. But it should be pretty cool. It is a limited exclusive that's coming up, the Moonlit Invocation. And we're going to start right there. Diao Chen. So this is going to be limited exclusive. You're going to be able to pick up Diao Chen for 200 summons guaranteed. You can manipulate pity, and the way you do that is if you're within a certain amount of summons to getting guaranteed legendary at 200 summons, which happens normally, or is it 185 now? No, it's 200 I think. And what you do is you get close, in like the last 20 summons, you switch over to a different banner, try to pull legendary there, come back to Diao Chen, finish up this summon, and then do whatever you want to do after that. So that's the way you essentially do that. But with Diao Chen, if you don't have the A1, it's going to be hard for anybody to suggest that you focus on any other banners coming up this weekend. The A1 is going to give you this increased basic attack range. Okay, so you're going to go from the lower style range, and you're going to go up to like the Eirlys style range. And it's a continuous 100% inspiration coming out of Diao Chen. She is so essential. Yeah, this hero is going to be used in almost all of your teams. Abyss 1, you can use it in APOC 1, APOC 2. You can use it in Guild Boss. You can use it in almost all the event stages that ever come out. You're using it in your gear raids. The hero is just that powerful, okay? Now, we also have Astrid on this banner. Give or take, if you're a newer player and you don't have a lot of heroes, Astrid as an epic is awesome. She's going to be an awesome addition to your team. So pulling an Astrid wouldn't be a bad thing, or 4 or 5 or whatever. Yeah, go in for that if you want to. But for Diao Chen, yeah, if you don't have her, or you don't have her A1, you should be trying to pick up at least a copy. And I know the summons have been really tight lately, new heroes coming out. This is actually good for the game, so I'm trying to promote more positivity about that. We need a lot more heroes. Without having a lot more heroes, we don't have as much diversity. In order for them to keep adding diversity to the game, they just have to keep adding heroes. And you're going to get more and more heroes, more and more banners every single month. And this is a good thing for Watcher of Realms. This is not a bad thing. You're just going to have to try to control yourselves and be more selective on what you summon on and what you don't summon on. That is better than we've been doing, like 1 hero a month or 1 hero every 2 months. That's not cutting it. We need a lot more, although we could use a lot more epics. Enough rambling about that. Diao Chen, you got my take on that. Now we're gonna go over to the special invocation of spirits, and this one's gonna be an interesting one and a frustrating one at the same time. So if you haven't seen my Eirlys video, I just posted it yesterday, and at the time of making this video, it's actually like 2 hours ago, but anyways, Eirlys is crazy. She's crazy. Is she going to be as good as or impactful as Diao Chen? Maybe. So if you don't have an Eloin, you really want this hero, right? If you don't have any other really good healers, she's going to definitely take the cake. Carnelian is going to be something that if you don't have, you're going to want to go for Eirlys, because she's going to be an even better healer in GVG. She's going to stop those Kirby's from coming in and stomping through your heroes. You know, she's gonna keep heroes alive when they normally wouldn't be. She has 1% global rage regen, and for 2 heroes on the team that get her special buff, she's gonna give them 2% rage regen per second, which is even more than Eloin. So The only thing she's missing versus Elwyn is going to be that Dispel and the Wood Elf. Otherwise, she's basically beaten out Elwyn. And it's going to be really disappointing if you guys have to go for Diao Chen. I still say put priority on that. It's really up to you and what you want to push. If you want to push for PvP, GVG, and those kind of things, maybe you want to kind of go for yourself, go for and get yourself an Eirlys, right? It's kind of hard to say. And I, of course, is a very good epic. If you could pick her up, she's also good for GVG, amongst other things. One more, the special ancient summoning, Sithra, and we also have Demi on there. I for one love Demi. I don't have the hero. I wish I did. As far as the cultist lord, she's one of my favorites. So, and I just love the aesthetics of the hero and just the idea of the character. But Sithra, complete opposite. I hate the way she looks, but I can't deny her power, right? She's super strong. I also have a video for her, and I also did on the test server. I had to do an APOC 2 run, and I switched out Yuri for my Sithra, and some amazing things happened, right? So I had an A5 Valderon in there, just totally geared out like crazy. Put Sithra on there as well, just totally geared out like crazy, and my Sithra was able to more or less match Valderon's damage. So A5 Sithra versus A5 Valderon against APOC 2. Sithra was able to keep up in the DPS range of Valderon, which is just crazy. And I know she's not typically noted as an AoE hero. That being said, when she gets those summons out, those, I think they're called Eternal something, Tormented Souls. She's gonna get Tormented Souls out. If they take a lot out in AoE, which they will, they kind of stick around for a while. And then when the next wave of AoE enemies come in, they just demolish things. It just keeps building up like a machine gun, and all of a sudden you have this whole army of tormented souls in front of you, and anything that steps in range of those things, which is that nice big range you see on the screen right now, it's just deleted. It's just deleted. Yeah, so I think that Sithra is going to be a great addition to the game. She's a special. She's a limited exclusive because obviously it's a chaos faction unit, and you know it is what it is. You can either go for her now or just wait and just ignore it if you want to go for something else. This is entirely up to you, but I will tell you that this hero is very strong and can be useful to many of you. Now, as far as other banners coming up in the future, I'm not aware of anything that's going on. I don't really pay attention to any of the leakers or any of the posts of the future banners coming up for the next 4 months. I just don't care. I think you need to enjoy every single month that you can. And with that being said, if I really wanted to go for Eirlys, or if I wanted to go for Sithra, I'm gonna have to spend something, and I'm sure a lot of you are in the same boat. My Diao Chen is actually A3. With that being said, I want to call out prospector.gg and of course Smile1, right? I always like to put these on my Should You Summon videos. If you guys enjoy my videos, enjoy my content, I would appreciate if you went to smile1.prospector.gg. This will take you over to Smile1, and you can pick up packs and W Gold from there. You always get a 10% discount. Anything you purchase through Smile1 comes back to me with 5% kickback from Moonton. Not going to spend too much time on that, but you should sign up for Prospector's Dig Site if you have not done so yet. There's plenty of tools on here that can help you out this weekend, including a pity tracker, which is right here. You can go over here and you can actually keep track of your pity as you're going along, and you can see when the pity is going to build up, and you can help manipulate if you need to. This is saved to you as a user. But anyways, guys, I think that's all I have for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope it helped you make a decision on what you're going to do this weekend. And if it did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down in the comment section down below. Let me know what your plan is, what you're going to do. I'm sure the other users would like to see that. The other viewers will go through the comment section and see what everybody else is thinking or doing. But yeah, that's it. I've been the Prospector. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep digging.